Desi. Hey. Really?
Kevin speaking. No, sorry, I have not done it yet. I know. I'll take care of it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's our first kid, so we're pretty excited.
Good, good. Yeah, I have 3 of my own, actually. We're going to the Balloon Fiesta this weekend. So.
Awesome.
Hey, Desi, can I speak to you for a couple minutes in my office?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Well, thank you, Desi. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeremiah. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Come on in, Sid. Good to see you.
Yeah, of course, Kevin.
So how's everything? You and the wife doing all right?
Dixon, do we have a lot of guys still
Yeah.
coming back?
We're doing well. She's having premature contractions. It's our first pregnancy, so we're not really sure what to expect.
That's good to hear, Desi. You're a good guy. I want you to know that. You've been a great worker. It's been a privilege having someone like you in this company these past 2 years.
Thanks, Kevin. It means a lot.
Desi, unfortunately, your services in the company are no longer needed. We're gonna have to let you go.
Service is no longer needed. Wait, Kevin, what? You just said that I was doing good and...
Desi, I want you to know this is coming from corporate. This is their decision, not mine. I know this isn't good timing. Amber, the baby, if you need someone to talk to,
I think I just need to go.
I don't understand how you can be dealt such a hand. What am I supposed to do with this? But when things don't go as planned and you get slapped with the other hand, I will be the man you don't expect. I will be the man I don't expect. It's lonely here. It's hard when I'm fighting all alone. Wanna disappear, but I can't connive a child to call my own. Now the water's up to my neck. Life is drained and I can feel it with every breath. The tightness is all in my chest. And any moment now I feel like I could be taken into the next. See, I don't understand how you can be dealt such a hand. What am I supposed to do with this? And when things don't go as planned and you get slapped with the other hand, I will be the man you don't expect. And I will be the man I don't expect. When everything around me is falling apart, my knees will start to bleed as I surrender my heart.
Morning, love.
Good morning. I'm sorry I already ate. I made you some food though, it's in the microwave.
Thanks, hon. Not hungry.
You were moving around a lot last night. You doing okay?
Yeah, just a lot on my mind. Can't find a job, rent, bills, trying to provide for our little family.
You worry too much. We'll get through this. We always do.
I know. It's just hard not to worry.
Why don't you go for a run? Clear your mind a bit.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Play the way you're facing. All right, bring it in, guys. Take a knee. Don't get too down on yourselves. They're an experienced team. They've been playing together for a while. We only lost by a point. We just need to practice harder next week. What do I always say?
The way we practice is the way we play.
All right. 3 p.m. Monday. Come on.
Rancheros on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Rancheros!
Hey, Coach, let me help you out.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, no problem. So how you doing, Coach?
I'm all right, Sam. How you doing?
Doing all right. So how's Amber and the baby? Actually, I heard about your job.
Oh, yeah. Amber's doing good. Baby seems healthy. Job didn't work out, but a few jobs lined up. One of them seems promising.
That's cool. Good for you, Coach. You know, any openings come up, I'll be sure to let you know. Actually, I overheard my dad talking about his work or needs some new hires soon, so.
Appreciate that, Sam.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you. It's my truck. See you Monday.
I will see you, Coach.
All right, thanks for coming in, Mr. Perez.
Thank
We'll
you.
go through the applications here pretty soon and give you a call back.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Good luck to you, sir.
Sir, you all right? I'm okay. Sure, you have a pretty good gash on your head. I could drive you to the hospital. It's right around the corner.
I'll be all right. No need for the hospital.
Well, at least let me take you to my home. You could take a shower, clean up, whatever you need.
My name's Paul. Desi. It's a pleasure to meet you, Desi. Mind talking with me for a little while?
Sure. Let's get out of the road. You know, I've seen you before.
Really?
Yeah, I saw you this morning.
Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Okay. I'm 23 years old, live here in Albuquerque. I'm from California. We moved here a year, the summer before high school. My name is Desiderio. I go for Desi for short.
Interesting name.
Family name. Great-grandfather's.
I see. You have a girlfriend, Desi?
Wife, actually. Met her in high school. She was a freshman and I was a sophomore. I actually didn't ask her out then because we had different lunches and we'd never see each other. It wasn't until 5 years after that we got together. Dated for 6 months, engaged for 6 months. Been married for 2 years and 4 months next week.
I see. Any kids?
One on the way. A baby girl. Peyton Quinn. She's due next month. Possibly on my wife's birthday. We're nervous, but more excited than anything.
That's good. Congratulations to you both. What do you do for a living?
I worked for a physical therapist for 2 years and 6 months. I was let go of 2 weeks ago. I'm looking for work ever since.
I see. And Amber?
She's a photographer, self-employed. She's been lightening her schedule since the due date's coming closer. I've been praying for a healthy baby and a job so I can take care of my family.
Praying? Do you go to church, Desi?
Yes, we do.
That's good. Have you always believed in God?
I started my relationship with God when I was 16, at summer camp, a ministry called Young Life. The speaker spoke about God in a way I could relate and understand. That's when I knew I wanted to know God. I've been with the same ministry ever since. My wife and I, we help out at Lubbock High School. She met God through the same ministry.
That's good. Do you mind hearing a little about my life now, Desi?
Yeah, sure.
I was a smart kid in high school. Worked very hard in my education. I wanted to do good in school so I could go to college and be someone. I did well enough in my education to get into good law school in California. I continued to work hard and I earned my way into a top law firm right after graduation. I made a lot of money. Even though I was smart, I was young. I didn't treat women well. I abused alcohol. I was an awful person. I didn't want a wife or a family. I had myself, and that was good enough for me. I bought a huge house, multiple cars, the typical young, rich lifestyle. I didn't care about much. lived selfishly. I continued this lifestyle for quite some time. Cared only about myself and was consumed in the world around me. A few years ago on my birthday, I drank more than usual. I just lost my job at the firm. I turned to alcohol for comfort. I drank till I blacked out. When I awoke, I was on the steps of an unknown building. I didn't know how or when I got there. I stood up, I looked around, and I realized I was at church for the first time in my life. I didn't believe in God. I believed in myself. Though that morning, I felt empty, distant. I didn't know what I was doing there. I had this strange desire to walk into that church. The service had already begun. I sat down in the back row.
We carry around our sin, our secrets, our lies, and our guilt. All of our selfishness, all the laziness, the hatred, the addictions, the pride, the gossip. We carry these things around. But where they belong is on Jesus. Our sin killed him. He's on that cross not because of anything he's done wrong, but because of what we've done wrong.
I didn't know what I was doing there, but I stayed. Couldn't get myself to leave. I was taking in my surroundings when a few words caught my attention. Whoever tries to keep his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life will preserve it. Book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 33. The pastor repeated this verse throughout his talk, and everything he had to say pointed back to it. I went home with these words burnt into my memory. I didn't stop drinking that day, but I didn't stop going back to church either. Every Sunday you'd find me at church, soaking up those words that were spoken over that hour and a half. 2 months later, I was sober. I met the people of that church and found myself enjoying these friendships and this new life that I discovered. I couldn't get enough. So I started serving. Doing whatever the church asked me to do. I was on fire for God. Sought to know Him. After about 2 years, I had this feeling that God wanted me to lose my life so I could preserve it. So He could preserve it. These words saved me from myself, and now God wanted me to live them out in my actions. I shared this with the pastor. We prayed relentlessly. I decided to sell everything I had. The house, the cars, the luxuries, everything. I took every penny that I owned, and I wanted to use it to bless people. People of that church and the pastor supported my desires, so I grabbed my bags and I left. I wandered. I pray and ask God the same question for every city. Who do you want me to bless? He guides me to my destinations and he leads me to the people he wants me to meet. Desi, you mentioned this was the second time you've seen me today.
Yeah, this morning I saw you walking when I was running on the mesa.
Do you know what I was doing this morning?
No.
I was praying. Asking God to show me who it was he wanted me to meet and how to bless this person. I was praying for you.
What do you mean?
God spoke to me this morning. He said, bless the man who not only opens up his heart to you, but also opens up his home. You extended an invitation to your house. You shared your life with me. You're a good person, Desi. God is great. God will provide. He promises us that we'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. Whoever tries to keep his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life will preserve it. You're a good person, Desi. This is for you, Desi. Desi, will you promise me something? Don't live the life that I lived all those years.
Okay.
Bless people. This is a gift for you. You're a good person. God loves you. I know he's pleased with you. Desi, you're going to be a great father.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't believe what just happened.
Just know whatever's in this envelope, it's from God.
It's money. It's money. It's a lot of money.